beautiful venue. It's all unfolding, and it's a lucky day for the 6 seeds because in the women's singles, PV Sindhu as the 6 seed has come through against Chochuang, and likewise in the women's doubles, the 6 seeds, Kitty Hadakun and Prajongjai coming through against Panapa and Reddy. On to our 3rd match of women's doubles. A pair really in form, turning a lot of heads. Matsuyama and Shida onto 3rd consecutive win over 2 more ties, the 12th seeds. And this is how the draw sheet lies. That's where they are in the draw, and as you can see, Matsumoto and Nagahara as the 4th seeds. They've wriggled past the pair from Hong Kong, China, down below. And we're right at the top of the women's doubles draw, where Chen and Jia lurk ominously right up there. But these two, right on form. They've won 2 titles from 3 finals in the last 3 events. Indonesia Masters, Indonesia Open, and they've been rampant. They're playing off a career high ranking of 7 in the world for a week they've been there. Beg your pardon, that's the Japanese I'm talking about. These two seeded 12th, ranked 18th in the world, former top 10ers, of course, Supajirakul and Taerattanachai, and well, she's just otherworldly, isn't she, with her physicality, having played so much match badminton. Japanese 2-0 up head-to-head. Shida receiving with Matsuyama at the far side, and it's going to be Taerattanachai to serve. "25 matches they've won this year, only lost 5 from the 30 contested. She's 23 years of age, from Fukuoka in Japan, off that career high, as I say, 1m66. So versatile, so good, so powerful, and clad in tape over that left leg. Let's hope that's going to hold up and she's going to be all right. Hopefully looks worse than it is. And her constant sharing success with Chiharu Shida, just a year older, from Akita. As I say, 2 titles from 3 finals. They've been standout in Bali. And the win over the Spanish 9 and 13, Azamendi, the tall imposing figure, and Corrales went down in 39 minutes. That was out on court 1, just adjacent to here. And for Utita Supajirakul, tall and imposing, 1m83, almost 6 foot, 25 years of age. Ranked 18, but has been up to 9 in the world with her partner, Sapsili Taerattanachai. That was back in April 2017 where they hit that high and familiar face of the 29-year-old oldest player on court, but what shape she's in. She's got a little ritual. She always has a banana after her matches and goes for a little jog around and then does a bit of stretching. And she says it's a ritual that served her really well in terms of her recovery. But she's been on glistening form, just like that tracksuit top she's wearing. And downing a couple of Russians, Anastasia Akcherina and Olga Morozova, 21-4, 21-9 in 30 minutes exactly on this court. So how will the Thai former top 10 pairing go today against the might of 2 real up-and-comers, up to 7 in the world? Steen, great to have you along. Hope you're well. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, this should be a good match.
Yeah, both their previous head-to-head showings were this year, Indonesia Masters and then Indonesia Open. And they were brutal in Bali, these two, weren't they?
And the first match, really well played, 3-game match. Yes, good night.
Service over, 1 love. Love.
Demos la bienvenida a los árbitros de la pista número 1.
Great awareness there from Petita.
Welcome the technical officials.
And it's going to be interesting, as you mentioned, Paul, to see how Nami Matsuyama is moving. This is the women's doubles that relies a lot on their speed of movement. And if that's hampered, then it might play into the hand of the tie combination.
Good pace from the tallest player on court.
And especially if she can get some angle on her attack, not necessarily maximum power, but angle, and keep her balance, then she could really create problems for Matsuyama and Shida. It's going wrong.
3-2.
It was a very long, high-quality match, wasn't it, that you were just getting into at the Indonesia Masters. They're 21-18 in the deciding game. The first game was 24-22. I remember it, I recall it. It was tantalizingly close. Just went the way of the Japanese, who were the 4th seeds in the Indonesia Masters, in the very end. I wonder if we'll be treated to that today.
Démosle la bienvenida a las jugadoras de la pista número 1. Please welcome the players on court number 1.
I think if I were the Japanese, I would target Taerattanachai a bit in the early stages here, make her work hard and see how determined she is, because she's played a lot of matches the last 12 weeks, and she's the 2nd seed in the mixed doubles with a great chance of converting the silver medal from 2019 in Basel to a World Championship title here. So is she really willing to spend an hour and 20 minutes on court here, and then later on take the center stage again in the mixed doubles? That is match 10 on court 1. They have a match that is presumably not the most difficult of matches against the 4th Danish mixed doubles pair, but still, come the weekend, then the accumulated fatigue might be an issue. Service error from Matsuyama.
Service over 7-5. Service over 6-7.
She's made 3 errors, Matsuyama. That's uncharacteristic in my opinion, or at least 3 very easy mistakes. I wonder if that strapping on the left leg is not only a precaution.
Oh, that's nice. Really good attack there from Shida. Yeah, and Steve, you know, they've not been at the top of the game for that long either, have they? So, you know, now they've vaulted into the top 10. It's all fairly new for them still, and it's such an unbelievable 3 weeks for them in Bali, a month in Bali. And you know, sometimes all of that comes to a head as well, emotionally, all that they've been through. They might also be a little fatigued. You never know how these athletes are going to react to all the media attention.
9-6.
Very active Shida here from the opening. She rolled her ankle in Sudirman Cup, one of the early matches, and missed out on Uber Cup and Denmark Open.
Yeah, that was a sad moment, wasn't there? There was tears in her eyes at the time. I recall it. We were calling that match. It was horrible, really. She was all geared up, ready to go and raw. She'd done all the physical and mental preparation, and then suddenly just had to pull out. And yeah, very disappointing for her. But she hasn't. She bounced back well.
Yeah, they finished the match against Taerattanachai and Tina after she rolled her ankle, and then she was unable to play anymore. They won the match in straight games, but I'm not sure that was perhaps the wisest of decisions. It's difficult to sort of gauge the seriousness of the injury when you're warmed up and adrenaline is in the body and you're playing.
Yeah, presumably it really swelled up afterwards, I guess. First challenge of the match. Way out, that one.
Unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over 10-7. Play. Service over 8-10.
Oh, another high-paced rally.
And a sign that Matsuyama was protecting the left leg there when moving to her right side. But still a good opening.
11-8 interval.
Yeah, it's the Japanese, the Bali Bashers, who are doing so well here, the 7 seeds with a 3-point cushion in this opening game.
Got 2. 11-8. Play. Service over. 9-11.
That's a great rally. Wow.
Certainly the longest of the match, wasn't it? Really, really competitive. And both teams very invested here. Very determined. Didn't like that finish, did she?
And that's exactly what I mentioned, even though they're not targeting Taerattanachai all the time. Is she really willing to spend all this energy? Winner of this pair facing perhaps the top-seeded Chinese Olympic silver medalist in the quarterfinal. So there's still a long, long way to a medal in women's doubles.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Chen Chen and Zhu Yifan right up the top there. Wonder if they'll come through against Honderich and Tsai today. 15th seeds from Canada.
Service over. 10-13.
Landed it. Perfectly weighted from the Japanese.
14-10.
Good insistence from the Japanese. They'll be delighted because, of course, in next year's World Championships due to be in Tokyo, back home for them. Following year Copenhagen, Steen, your neck of the woods, and then Paris in 2025.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-15.
Second service error from Supajirakul.
Service over. 16-11.
in conditions like these, where it's slow playing conditions, there's, in my opinion, really no need to serve the low serve.
Service over 12-16.
It's very difficult to kill the attack, so a good flicker is just as efficient here, in my opinion.
Service over 17-12.
Oftentimes in women's doubles, the pair serving, if they serve a low serve, they still end up lifting on the third shot.
Well, just having to demonstrate her flexibility there. Petita Supajirakul with that body attack. These two looking pretty sharp now after what was perhaps a little bit of a tepid start from them.
Yeah, I think they've done really well. It's been difficult for Supajirakul and Taerattanachai to score on Japanese combination. I would definitely target Matsuyama. It's not like she can't play or anything, but I'm certain that she's not 100% in terms of the leg strapping there.
Yeah.
So get her to move side to side on the backcourt would be one of the plans, in my opinion.
Oh, that normally blows out right to left, doesn't it? But it was pretty firmly struck by Sapsili. It stayed in.
Yeah, and the conditions have been bettered here because there's been more curtains covering the doors, and I think the sideways drift that we talked about the first 1 or 2 days here is pretty much gone.
Well, she's been superhuman, hasn't she, so far over the last month or so, Sapsili. Quite incredible, as you touched on as well, so eloquently, the number of matches she's played and won across both disciplines. But she's got to be feeling the fatigue at some stage. Bossy smash down the middle, bisecting the two Thai players. And it brings up 5 game points then for Matsuyama and Shida.
We remind the audience that flash photographies are not allowed.
That's wonderful play, really good. So the Indonesia Masters and Open champions in women's doubles secure the opening game in this round of 16 clash on show court 2. 21 points to 15.
ちゃったということを
時々右肩が着地するのがノーサムのちょっと前にあるんです。今はすごく成功してるので、大体分かってる。大体どっち分かってるな。ここ絶対今配球結構いいから自分たちの3番で、それあとはアタックにします繰り返す。ダメだと今ちょっと肩もうちょっと出てる。ね、繰り返す2人全然いいよ。
Nods of acknowledgement from players back to coach. Always listen well, the Japanese, very respectful of any advice. Playing well right now they are, and the ties with it all to do. Here we go then, start of game 2.
Second game, love one, play.
Oi. What a fighter she is, Shida.
Yeah.
Ah, that's well done.
Isn't that clever, the way she contorted her body around just to get that sort of off backhand away from her? Really good. Let's see it here, let's see it. Is this the one? Not that one, still good though. That one there was fabulous, wasn't it? Almost doing like a sort of semi-pirouette to get out of the way.
Are you sure that was on purpose, Paul?
I don't know. Do you think she lost her footing?
I think so.
Do you? It was excellent either way. Oh, another brilliant rally. Turning defence into attack in the end, look at that. Just makes you smile, doesn't it, watching these two? You know, just the answers that they respond with under a great deal of pressure. Like human dynamos, they just seem tireless.
Service over, 1, 2.
And it's difficult for
Service over, 3.
a tall woman when she's facing these flat replies. Look at here it comes from Shida.
Yeah, that tall, lean frame getting tangled from time to time with body shots coming at it. By contrast, you saw how well Shida dealt with that body shot mid-rally. Maybe a consequence there of not wanting to put too much weight through that left leg.
I thought the same.
Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Her penultimate shot was superb.
Yeah, we can also say now that, I mean, she's not 100%, but she's not severely hampered, 90% or so, I would say.
Well, given what we've said as well, Steen, they'll be gunning for the second game, won't they, to try and get off the court, conserve their energy, maybe get a little bit of treatment from the physiotherapist, perhaps, for Matsuyama.
Look at this serve here from Shida. It's really high, in my opinion. She's 162, and the arm is straight up from the shoulder. There's not a lot of centimeters to spare there. All of the shot must be below 115. It stays in, well played.
Yeah.
Ah, it's well in.
Well, there's a wry smile across the face of Matsuyama. Nami, she knows, I think, well, it's the sort of thing you throw your hand in the air as if, I saw that. It's out, but no, right on the paint.
Unsuccessful, one challenge remaining. Tennis over, 5 all. Play.
She's under pressure in the flat game, Supajirakul, and she's got trouble moving the long arms fast enough. When she's alert or a little bit in control, she's much better in the flat game. What?
Oh, okay, so maybe Matsuyama just clipped it on the way through, did she?
Yeah?
Possibly. I didn't see any deflection, but they seem to have all responded that way. Happens occasionally.
Oi, oi, oi. That's beauty. Getting both players to go for the wrong side. Perfect. That service returned by Matsuyama.
Gorgeous, wasn't it? Really proactive.
6.
2 top draw points from Nami. Matsuyama here, mixing it up beautifully.
And they've got to be careful now, the Thailand pair. That's your storm.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it. Really gets the most out of her reach in those situations. Supajirakul, so important to hit with angle on the first smash.
Well, they weathered the storm in that rally well, didn't they, the Japanese there? It was all coming at them at pace, and then what a turnaround. That'll be deflating for these two, having invested so much.
It's a good situation for Supajirakul and Taerattanachai when Supajirakul is coming forward, when she can attack from her forehand side. I think they should try and set that up a lot more. So what about this one, you might ask, but the smash simply too inaccurate. Needs to be on the inner of the two trend lines in the side.
Well, with a challenge, so the Japanese will hold fire before moving towards the kit boxes. And it might be, if they found this one, an exact replica of the mid-game interval in game 1, where they got their 11-9. Will they do so here? Have they found this shot? Has it found the line? Let's have a look. Just about. And it is indeed 11-9.
Play.
She's down again, Shida. Wow,
what
a
an effort.
fantastic effort by the Japanese woman.
Throwing herself all over the court there. In the name of the cause. Look at this, just buckles over there, makes that one, and then just terrific effort to salvage that. Giving her all. utterly committed, aren't they? Yeah, fueling that forehand is good work there, isn't it, from the Thai team?
And that's where I feel that she's the most dangerous, Supajirakul, when she comes rushing forward from backcourt. She's going to select the starting shot very carefully. Cannot be under too much pressure movement-wise. There's not enough quality in the shot, but if she's reasonably well balanced, then moving forward and launching those steep smashes is really an asset for her.
Matsuyama so accurate with her smash. Oh, brilliant. What a clever little wrong foot there from Petita Supajirakul.
On the floor again. I mean, she must be related to Hans Christian Wittinghus. She's also very often rolling around on the floor.
Juez de servicio, James Jacks, Fabio López, Brazil. Pista número 3, court number 3.
Oi, chose to play it, Matsuyama. Good save. Good shot.
Well, Supajirakul was getting out the big guns there as well, and to no avail in the end. The Japanese defence is remaining intact. They'll have enjoyed that one. And look at the deflated look from the Thais, understandably. Oh, wow. Electric reflexes. So quick thinking.
Service over 13-16.
Well, the Thais stopping the run of points for the Japanese at 3. Just halting their progress momentarily. Can they dig in now? Oh, wow.
Well read by Matsuyama.
Yeah. She's got better and better, hasn't she, Matsuyama, in this match?
Got more confident, testing her left leg and figuring out that it's going to hold up.
Yeah. Closing in on the finish line then, Matsuyama, Shida here.
Yeah, and I think somehow Supajirakul was also sensed that in this match she was going to have to play at her very, very best. And that's also sometimes fueling a couple of mistakes because you try to overdo things.
Oh, that's wonderful. Really good close there from Sepsili.
Yeah, that's a good mark.
It's a keen return of serve, jumping it very, very quickly. Match points for the Japanese. Super point, really good from both pairs.
That's well put away by Taerattanachai. That's where the mixed doubles experience comes in handy.
Oh, what a lovely, furious finish from Matsuyama and Shida, who just bulldozing through as they did in Bali. It's a third successive win over their Thai opponents, and what a glorious finish it was. Look at this for timing. They really did enjoy themselves out there, and mercifully that left leg seems to have not hampered her at all. After what was a tepid start, they really did find top gear in the end, and she's pleased with that. Lovely to see. A great pair to watch. And the 7th seeds in the women's doubles, Nami Matsuyama and Chihara Shida, just secure another victory. Familiar faces in the winner's circle again. 15 and 15, they're through to the quarterfinals. There's a fine display of power and control. 43 minutes all they needed. The masks are on, and their day is done. This one's coming up next. Men's doubles for a change. Ranki Reddy and Shetty will take on Ong and Teo. That should be quite a close affair. Will the power of the Indians find a way through on round 16 day here in Kuala Lumpur? Let's find out. from the Carolina Marin Stadium here in Huelva. Gorgeous sun-kissed scenes locally. Temperatures warming up nicely, approaching 20 degrees outside, as is the mercury rising inside as well. Some really cracking badminton on display here across 3 courts. 2 of them televised.